Custody. We told you about John Boulder Highway Doe last week. He died after he collided with a car on his skateboard in August of last year.
And as soon as we aired the story, people started coming forward to tell us they knew his name. News 3's Christy Wilcox follows the trail to identifying John Doe.
John Boulder Highway Doe had no name for nearly a year after he was hit here. After a story aired last Friday, we have now identified him. He was case number 17-8630 for nearly a year, unidentified at the coroner's office. The people who cared for John Boulder Highway Doe,
he was like a free spirit. Wherever he wanted to go, he would go.
Knew this 19-year-old as Blake Mitchell.
For so long, I've been wanting to know what happened to him.
Loriana Carolus remembers him on his skateboard.
He's trying to jump these rails and do these tricks, and he keeps falling on his behind, and I'm thinking he's gonna crack his head.
And it was on a skateboard on Boulder Highway in 95 when Mitchell collided with a car. Without an ID or anyone stepping forward to ask where he was, the coroner's office ran out of clues until the story aired. Coroner John Fudenberg.
We received multiple calls, I think 4 or 5 calls right after the story aired.
Turns out 4 missing persons reports were filed with Metro, but it was never connected with Mitchell's body. And as a 19-year-old adult, no one knew if he may have just drifted away on his own. Some suspected there was something wrong. Blake's friend, Jason White.
After so many times of not answering, and I would send replies and send messages saying, how are you? Yo, you're my bro. Reply back, let me know what's going on. And nothing.
Mitchell's name may have been discovered much sooner. He had fingerprints filed away in a juvenile database, but that's protected by law.
Us not being able to query juvenile fingerprints just from a blind search, it can be a huge barrier, but there's laws in place to protect the privacy of juveniles, so that certainly overrides what we need to do.
After the age of 18, those paper files are not shared unless the coroner requests it with a name.
Once we do have an idea of who it is, we're able to contact the Clark County Department of Juvenile Justice Services, and they'll pull the fingerprints, and we compared them using Metro's fingerprint unit.
Now that Blake has been identified, friends want to say goodbye. White is an ordained minister and says he and others are planning a memorial at Nevada Trails.
It hurts more for the people that are left behind than the person that's deceased would ever know.
And other loved ones hope Mitchell can now rest in peace.
Devastated. But as bad as the news was, glad that at least we had an answer on what happened.